live stream, and this time I'm giving a stream from Puri, and behind me on this side, this is our guest house, the devotees guest house, Sevak Bhavan of Sri Chaitanya Saraswati Math here in Puri. And actually these other buildings, they didn't exist when we first came. But we're here now in Jagannath Puri. We've been celebrating the appearance day of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu very happily with a smaller group of devotees. We're about 10 devotees here in Puri, as well as the local devotees and other visitors who came. And now, in fact, celebrating now the evening program for Mahaprabhu's appearance. So, all right, a little adjustment on the table. So we are literally part of the worldwide wave of the glorification of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, everything that Mahaprabhu stands for, and being reminded of that by our program for the appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So yes, I know we've all heard before, but it's a good reminder. Puri at for giving special remembrance for that day, and we did many parikramas in the morning, and then throughout the day, just more or less at the same time, but haze will be then the of Charitamrita about the appearance of Mahaprabhu at that same time, and the public coming and also puzzled that these white people, they are chanting Bengali on the beach of Puri, and so many Bengali holiday makers are here. And from there we came to the temple here, and then had the remainder of the evening program very happily here, followed by, or including, the Abhishek of Mahaprabhu Nityananda here, and Keshto Prabhu. He is the Pujari as well as the manager of the Sevak Bhavan. And in this way, our small part that we played in the glorification of Mahaprabhu's appearance taking place here in Puri. And before us, we know that in Australia, in New Zealand, further away than Australia, New Zealand, Australia, Japan, Thailand, Malaysia, all these places, they have first celebrated Mahaprabhu's appearance, and this wave is still continuing, because as we speak, the wave of his appearance is being celebrated in the SoCal temple, and in Canada, in Salt Lake City, or maybe they're just finishing, but in SoCal they're celebrating as we speak, because we got a message just a short while ago. So it is a very fortunate time. No one has seen such a magnanimous Lord ever as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And we have the fortune of safely understanding about him through the guidance of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, presented to us and presented to us for our modern age in a suitable way by Srila Guru Maharaj, presented then by Srila Govinda Maharaj, who is the very approachable, affectionate, and you can say familiar, if you like, familiar family associate who is helping us to understand Guru Maharaj's message at every step. So it's a time of Gaura Purnima. We are at home here in Puri. We're with devotees. We are chanting the Lord's glories. This morning, again, we continued the theme. because when we read that section of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and when we sing that, of Chaitanya Charitamrita, and when we sing that part of Chaitanya Charitamrita, we see that it's not just Mahaprabhu appears, but then for the next days, the Devas are coming, so many are coming from the upper world, they're coming to have darshan of that beautiful young baby. And what to speak of Advaita Acharya, his wife Sita Thakurani, coming on a palanquin with so many auspicious gifts, many beautiful things taking place over these days. So we see that in the time of Mahaprabhu, many festivals, they lasted for several days. And after Mahaprabhu, the first Gaura Purnima, which was held with Narottam Das Thakur, with Shyamananda, with Srinivasacharya, and with Janava Mata as the president of the whole gathering, unanimously put there as the honored as the head of that gathering. With Janava Mata, that festival went on for so many days, we understand. And that festival was the first Gaura Purnima after the passing away, the disappearance rather, of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And that was celebrated, and from then on, this Gaura Purnima day, this holy day, not only holy as in holy H-O-L-Y, but the holy H-O-L-I, traditional Hindu festival day, then this has been taking place in Bengal and other places, and now all over the world. So for Srila Guru Maharaj and Srila Gurudev's satisfaction, for Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada's satisfaction, Bhakti Vinod Thakur's satisfaction, Srila Saraswati Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur's satisfaction. May we all focus on all good fortune that is coming by the advent of Mahaprabhu. He's coming for the fallen souls, and some of us can put up our hands and say, we are in the fallen soul department. We need that kind of a mercy, not the mercy for the qualified, but the mercy for the unqualified. This Mahaprabhu has given to both the unqualified and the qualified. And so we have this connection very safely, and may our days go on happily with the reading of the books, hearing the recordings of the lectures and classes, formal and informal, of our Gurudev section, Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Gurudev, Srila Prabhupada, reading these, giving us nourishment every day in our spiritual life. So we're in Puri now, and in Navadip, and various groups are there in Navadip, and all the different temples of Navadip have been participating. The branches of the trunk of the tree, the trunk being Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Now in Navadip, it is also a very big festival. And today is, here at least, is Jagannath Mishra's festival, the father of Gaura Sundar. Today he is giving a festival. And we remember very much in Navadip how this feast day, this festival feast day, Srila Gurudev would try to make sure that there be always plenty of prasadam, because it's very much a villagers' day, as well as the pilgrims who would come from abroad, from all around, from the villages. Thousands of people would come to take prasad today. So Gurudev was always a little nervous that there'll be enough prasadam and that the local people will be satisfied by honoring that prasad. So it is a big day, it is a special day, it's a happy day, and the happiness comes that we have some opportunity to remember Mahaprabhu, to praise Mahaprabhu, and to continue our devotional life carefully under the protection of our spiritual masters, and praise the Lord under the guidance, under the guidelines that our masters have given. As you can hear, holy, this day, also known as Dol Yatra, this Dol Purnima, this time, it is generally a Hindu festival also. And this is mentioned in Guru Maharaj, Srila Sridhar Maharaj's composition, the Abhibhav Kirtan of Srila Guru Maharaj, which is in our song book. And there is mentioning that the Vaishnavas, the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, and the Hindus alike, they're all engaged in some festivity at this time of the Purnima of Mahaprabhu's appearance. And we are happy to be a part of that, to be able to be chanting the Lord's names, chanting Kirtan, spreading the most merciful wave for the jivas, for the living entities, and that is spreading the holy name around. So let us continue happily. And dear devotees, to those of you who have not made a reply as to your correspondence, etc., please excuse I've not been so efficient to do these things, but my appreciation to you all, my best wishes to you all. We're here with our obeisances and praying that you may also accept our gratitude and accept our good wishes from this side of the world. All right, to those of you who may be on Facebook, I think everything ran okay, but I did hear that sadly our YouTube and Instagram somehow cut out. All right, obeisances to you all until next time, which should be soon. We're trying to do twice a week, minimum once a week, and let us be captured by this wave of Mahaprabhu's glorification, his remembrance, and always through Sri Guru and Sri Vaishnavas. With my repeated obeisances, Madhusudan at your service. Vancha kalpatarubhischa, kripa sindhuvya evacha, patitanam pavanebhyo, Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Well, if this is still broadcasting, just a little apology because I can't see the cursor because the sun's so bright.